What's up, chat? What's up? What's up? What's up? What's up? Can you guys hear me okay? First of all, let's make sure this quality is good. Let me go to my stream manager. Hold on. Give me a second, y'all. Okay, I'm back, y'all. Sorry about that. My hat is like so cute. Hold on, y'all. Hold on. There we go. That lighting is a little bit better. Hi, chat. How are you? Happy Wednesday. Happy Wednesday. Look at me being consistent. I'm proud of me. Can I get a thumbs up if you hear me clear, if you hear me good? Am I echoing? Do you hear anything like crazy? If so, let me know. Do y'all like it in the middle or the side? I kind of like it on the side because I feel like it gives like chill. You know what I'm saying? I love this hat. This is like my favorite Yankee hat. It's custom made, and I think the person who made it is based in Atlanta, which is fitting if you know what I mean. Can I get a thumbs up? Can I get a thumbs up if you hear me good? I know y'all see that title. I know y'all see that title. We gonna get into it. Is the chat okay, y'all? Give me a thumbs up. I forgot I gotta keep it on multi-stream. So tell me why TikTok revoked my live privileges, at least me going live on the computer, like through Streamlabs. I don't know what that's about, but it tells me like I could go live on my phone. But I don't like that. Like, what you mean is revoked? They're not even giving me a reason why. Like, it's stupid. Like, they got beef. They definitely got beef with me. I don't know what the issue is. I'm trying to get like my access right now. I don't know what the problem is. But I'm gonna just send them a picture of my passport. And I don't like that. They want me to take a photo. Why can't I just upload it? I'll do this later. Whatever. But I know y'all see that title. So we in here. We're gonna be talking about Streaming University. Yes, I did apply. Your girl applied to Streaming University, and that clap was mad loud. I'm so sorry. That was crazy. Your girl did apply to Streaming University. I applied last night. I was up to like 2:30 in the morning. First of all, I follow him on all his socials, and I believe he dropped it on Instagram first, and I was at work. So I literally was like trying to get on while I was at work, and it was just crazy. I filmed like my submission video in the conference room, so I had like my work clothes on and everything, but it is what it is. You got to do what you got to do. And they asked you what is your favorite video of you on the internet. So hold on, I'm gonna show y'all, like, I'm not gonna show y'all exactly what I put as my answers, obviously, because it has personal information on there. And I'm not gonna show y'all like the submission video that I did. I don't know. I feel like the submission video I did, I feel like it was cute, but I definitely was nervous. I'm not gonna lie, because like I was more concerned with hurrying up and getting my application through, because the site kept crashing. The site kept crashing like 15 times. It was ridiculous. And then Kai posted on his Snapchat like the site was down, and so he was going to like follow up with everybody when it was back up. He never followed back up. So you kind of had to be like a dedicated and thirsty person as myself and keep refreshing and looking at it throughout the day. And I feel like he kind of did that strategically and on purpose to really see like who's really serious about this. Like, you don't gotta wait for me to tell you that the site is open. You're gonna do it yourself. You know what I'm saying? Like, if you really bad about it, you gonna keep watching that site and stalk that site to make sure that you get your application through. And that's exactly what I did. SJS applied. Y'all know Sean. Y'all seen me stream with him plenty of times before. So he applied. And I applied today as a professor, but yes, last night I applied as a student. Which one would I prefer to be? I think I would prefer to be a student, because I feel like, I don't know, a student and a professor has two different roles. Obviously, as a professor, there's a little bit more responsibility there. And I've already like strategically come up with ideas of how I would interact with like fellow students and how I would interact with my professors. But then I've also thought about ideas of how I would interact as a professor. And like, you know, listen, I'm all about being creative and coming up with different ideas. And obviously this application doesn't allow you to showcase those ideas. It just is like, it's like the first application. I mean, I don't know if this is the only application that's going to be like solidify your spot in enrollment. Because he said apply for it and then letters are going to go out. Tell me why mad people was getting scammed last night. My brother got scammed last night. He got a phone call literally like 10 minutes after he applied. I applied like at 1:04 a.m. and he applied at 1:09. He got a phone call like at 2, and the guy was on the phone, and I heard him because he put him on speaker, and he basically was like, yeah, is this so-and-so, so-and-so? What's your age? What's your age? And when he asked him his age over and over again, I feel like you have his date of birth. I should have known that was a scam at the time, but we was taking it serious. Like, I wasn't even like, my expression wasn't even coming off excited. I was like, oh my God, he's saying these things, like, you're accepted. And so the guy, he was like, I just want to let you know, congratulations, you've been accepted into Streamer University. Kai is going to be sending you some information soon. I'm going to send you a text, and I'm also going to be sending you an email within the next couple of minutes. The email obviously never came, and the text that they sent him was just like, you don't know how to spell. It was too many typos, and I'm typo queen, but it was just giving scam. Well, yeah, the text was giving scam. The phone call, no, because when he had asked them like, how do you feel, I was like, that's a little personal. I felt like it was the real thing. But then I woke up this morning and I just looked up Streamer University just to be nosy on my TikTok feed, and mad people last night was saying that they were getting prank phone calls and people telling them that that the site got hacked and that their personal information got hacked. Yeah, so I don't know what that's about. I don't know how they got hacked, but like this morning he had closed the enrollment form, but then I think it's back open right now. And then today he dropped the link to apply as a professor. So I applied, but I want to talk about my application as a student. So like, we're going to go through it here. We're going to go over some of the questions. So, wait a minute. I mean, my email is already being shown. It is what it is. Don't hack me, y'all, okay? Please. Because you ain't going to find that. All right. You know what? Let's switch the account. Hold on. Let's switch the account. All right. All right, that's a little better. So all right, so this was the personal assessment. If you can take any course, what course are you certain to pass with an A plus? I did not give a traditional answer. I'll say that. I didn't say anything that was like, actually, that's not accurate because the course that I said that I would love to take, I actually did take in middle school. It's a real course. I mean, it is a real course, and especially this is college. You could go to college for pretty much anything except streaming. So it's a real course. What subject did you struggle the most at in school? I'll answer that. I did put math. If you were in a group of 4 students, which of these best describes how you contribute to the project? That was a good question. I felt like they should have, in this question, that they should have made you be like either A or B, or like pick 2 or something like that. Like you have 2 options, because it depends on the day. Because it may be a day where I want to be an overachiever. It may be a day where I don't care that much and I want to be the ghost. I don't want to do anything at all, and I want credit for it. It may be the day where I am the last minute hero. I'm the underdog. You know what I'm saying? Like, I definitely have those days when I procrastinate, and then all of a sudden, boom, I do what I got to do and I go hard and it comes out great. Then there's the slacker days where it's just like you do some work, but it's like, it's light, it's nothing that serious. And then the leader. Being a leader is exhausting. To have, being like the person that someone relies on, getting people to do what they're supposed to do and what you need them to do. You know, you being confident and not allowing other people's opinion of you to be like, to get to you. Or, you know, some people you may rub them the wrong way because you are confident and you have a certain type of power or aura about yourself, and they just can't take it. What Yandy from Love and Hip Hop said, they got a bad case of CT. You just can't take it. And that's exhausting some days, because especially if you are genuinely a good person and you're a nice person, you don't want to like rub nobody the wrong way. Like, you want to help. You want to be a leader. That's the point of being a leader. Like, you want to lead people and do what's best for them and for everybody. But that's exhausting. And sometimes, honestly, people just don't be appreciative of that. So I definitely think that they should have, for that particular question, they should have made it like a 2 answer option. Then it says, in less than 3 sentences, how would your future roommate at Streaming University describe you as their roommate? I answered it, and I'm so mad because we're not supposed to apply twice, because that automatically disqualifies you. But for me, I wish that I was able to correct my answer, because I did say like 3 things that I feel like my roommate would say about me. But the more I stream, I feel like the more you guys are going to become my roommate. So like, I would love to hear that answer from like you guys' perspective. Like, how would you rate me? If you feel like I was your roommate, how would you rate me? Based on like my vibes right now. I know what I would say about me, but the question is what your roommate would say about you. Honestly, the person to ask that question to get the real honest is my sister, because I lived with her. So I will want her, like, well, she's on this dread. How would you say I am as a roommate? What would you say about me in 3 sentences? I want to know. I want to know. And it better be good things, because if it's not good things, I know where you live. And I do think that I am a phenomenal roommate. You know what I'm saying? I feel like no, ain't no oh Lord. Ain't no oh Lord. How would you, like, what would you say about me if I was your roommate? Like, you've already lived with me, so you know the vibes. In three words. It don't gotta be sentences. 3 words. Stills closed without asking. All right, I'm tired of this. First of all, let's really talk about it, Because now you disrespecting my character. I don't steal clothes without asking. The problem is, and I think everybody who's a little sister, the little sibling, you will understand this. If I go to your house, right? No. If you come to my crib and you leave something here and you forget about it for mad long, or it could go two ways. It could be like, I don't even know that this belongs to you because I have two sisters, so I don't know who it belongs to. And I just feel like it needs to go to good use. It was deserted. It was treated bad. And I want to wear it. You know what I'm saying? I don't think there's nothing wrong with that. That's not stealing. Because stealing means that you went out your way to take something. That's not stealing. And then, if you let me borrow something and I forget to give it back after a certain time, just remind the person. That's also not stealing. You know what I'm saying? When you get a loan, right? When you get a loan from a bank and you forget to make a payment on that loan, what do? There's never no silence. Those people harass you and remind you to give them their money. It's not stealing. She said, entertaining. She will dance and sing all night if you give her the floor, so it's always a concert. Exactly. I already know the first song I would sing. I'm dying to sing it right now, but I'm trying to be super careful at what answers I give, because not saying that I'm like super special or anything like that, but people will steal your ideas. You know, everybody is trying to get this opportunity. You know what I'm saying? And while I am a micro streamer, I know what I could bring to the table, and I have a lot of good ideas. And so does a lot of people. But I'm a gatekeeper, and I'm gonna keep certain things to myself. And I think everybody should do that, because if I hear your idea, I'm gonna take it. I'm gonna be real. I'm gonna take your idea. Mad greedy. She's a small fat person. I have a fast metabolism. Well, what am I supposed to do about that? And if I'm not supposed to like eat, like, am I not supposed to eat? I'm confused. Clearly, and I'm eating all the time because I'm small, right? So where the food going? It's not sticking to my skin. I have a fast metabolism. It's out the door. Literally, I can eat now. And it's gone by 9:30. That's why I'm eating dinner after the stream. I was careful. I went to the store, I went to Target, I picked me up some groceries, and I said I'm not going to eat until after I'm done streaming tonight. It is what it is. I don't care. Am I committing a crime? Am I not human? Am I not supposed to eat? It is what it is. That's just what it is. All right, let's go on to the next question. What school club would you definitely join / create at Streaming University? I definitely answered that, and my answer was that it actually went with the top two, because the course that I want to do and be a part of and would pass also is a dance club. So yo, dang it. I'm done. Okay, the cat's out the bag. Yeah, I said dance. But what y'all expect me to do? What you expect me to say? What happened? What happened was I was trying not to give answers that I had chose for my application for Streaming University, and I sat there and just snitched on myself like a dummy. It's me we're talking about. Y'all should, if you know me, if you're new, you're gonna get some time to know me. But if you really know me and you've been following me on pretty much all my social media platforms, you know that I love to dance. It's just, it is what it is. Whatever has to do with music, if it has to do with dancing, if it has to do with some type of TikTok trend, I love to dance. All right, the cat's out the bag. And I ain't had to do my hat like that. That was super aggressive. I'm not an aggressive person. That was like mad extra. What do you think? This university is legit? Oh yeah, for sure. I think it's legit. I think that it's definitely going to be similar to Mafia-thon, but in my personal opinion, a lot bigger, because I feel like Mafia-thon is something that's personal to Kai and his friends and his boys. But this, you can't sit here and roll out the production that he did. I mean, like, let's really talk about the trailer. You're not going to invest all that money, you know what I'm saying, in production like that for it to be fake or for it to not to go out good. And also, this is Kai Cenat we're talking about. He's super strategic. He has a production team working with him. So, yeah, I wasn't supposed to give the answers that I said on my application, and I blew it up for one of them. It's not that big of a deal, though. I'm sure I'm not the only person in the world who said dance. Like, it's nothing that special. But the point is, I opened my big mouth. But yeah, I definitely do. I do think this is legit. I do think that this is definitely going to change people's lives. Only people, though, who take it serious, because it is for 150 plus people. But you got to be consistent. You got to take this seriously. And to be real with you, like, the chat got to like you. Your engagement is what's going to make you poppin'. Like, Kai is, to me, what this is about is he's providing the resources and the platform and, you know, the audience for you to market yourself. But after that, like, the ball is in your court. So I definitely think that this is real. That's true. But do you think that it will actually help people blow up? Yeah. Like I was saying, I do think that it's going to help people blow up. But you got to put in the work. You got to take it seriously. You know what I'm saying? You got to do what you got to do. You got to stand out amongst, because yes, it's 150 plus people. Really think about that. Like, I got to really think about that. It's 150 plus people. What? You're in competition with everybody. You really got to stand out. You really got to do your big one. Obviously, like, you can't go too crazy, but crazy is what's is selling. Like, he even said it himself, like, it's a school for chaos. So you really got to outshine. You got to be super creative. And it really just depends if the audience like you. And, you know, they're rough. Kai's audience, his chat, they are rough. They are harsh. They don't play no games. They don't like no corniness. They don't like people who they feel like is fake or that's looking for clout. I think that they do like people who are authentic but are bold and confident and funny. I think that being funny is the key, because honestly, every time I look at his stream, I'm always laughing. Those boys are crazy. So I do think that it's going to help people blow up, but you got to do your part as the entertainer and streamer. It's going to be clout focused and forced jokes. I don't know. I don't know if I could agree with that. I respect your opinion on that, though. I can understand why you may feel that way, because some people don't find Kai Cenat funny, and I think that's fine. Some people don't find some of his people funny, or they feel like certain things are fake. And I'm gonna be real with you. I think that certain things are strategic. You know what I'm saying? I think that when you do have a production team, they are helping you to come up with ideas to keep that engagement, to keep the audience. And so I do think that some things are, I don't want to say rehearse, but strategize, you know, and certain things I do feel like is on the spot, or like, you know, or inauthentic, like how he came about with, what's his name? Ray. He met Ray in Taiwan. That's real. And I feel like if he sees a certain type of personality with a person and that he can build them up, they're gonna go up. You know what I'm saying? I think he's real, but it goes to a certain degree, because now Kai is on a different level. I think that he thinks mainly business now. What he talks about mainly these days is content. And so with a mindset like that, like he's with all those boys, he's their boss. So you got to have some strategy. You can't just do everything like on the whim. It's cool for some moments, but you got to have both. You got to have authenticity, but you got to have strategy as well. So that's a good question. Are you referring to the contestants? Do you feel like as people who's coming in and they're applying to that, do you think that they're going to be like fake, or you think people are going to be their real selves? Because personally, I feel like there's going to be a combo, but I think they're going to vet that out. What do you think about that? Because I know for me, I know that I'm coming in real. But I'm also not going to lie to you. Like, I'm going to be strategic as well. Like, I've already sat here and thought about what kind of like character I would be on the show. And meaning, when I say character, not as if like I'm not this person, but like, this is my environment. This is what I need to do in this particular environment. I'm going to still be Kiwi though. I'm going to still be me, but I'm at university. You feel me? I feel like they will be the ones forcing it, the ones who get picked. You feel like they will be the ones forcing it, the ones who get picked? Yeah, I feel like, but I feel like it's going to be half and half, to be real with y'all. I do think that like some people are going to be like real, and some people is going to be about like clout. You know, but I can only speak for myself, and I know for me, it's not about clout. I don't like that word clout, because I feel like that word has taken over some people's attentions, and I think that it's become blurry with clout / opportunity. And I don't think there's anything wrong with someone trying to get an opportunity. And for me, I'm doing this because I want an opportunity to shine. I do, because being a micro streamer, it's hard and it's intimidating and it's hard work and it's consistency. And especially like for me, I'm gonna be real and I'm gonna be transparent. I work a 9 to 5. I do. I work a 9 to 5. And after today's shift, boy, I want to tell you so many things, but I have to be also careful with what I say, because I got coworkers who follow me. You know what I'm saying? But it's hard. There's a lot of people that got things going in their life other than work. This streaming stuff is hard. Yes, I feel that many people are going to force content and not be themselves because they are getting some spotlight from Kai. Some are going to try to be funny. Some are going to overdo it. I do think some people's going to overdo it. Oh, and if I got in, that would aggravate me. I'm not gonna lie, because I don't like people who being too fake and phony. Like, also be yourself, be real. Even right now, I can say honestly, like, every time I get on the stream, I do be nervous. I'm nervous right now. Like, I get engagement whenever I get a new follower. I be like, all right, what could I do to keep this person entertained? Do they like me? Because I do care about people's opinions, but I also am confident, but I also am humble. I also want to come off a certain type of way to my viewer because I know who I am at heart. But I can say that on my stream, like, I'm going to just be real. People are going to overdo it. They're going to be like, you ain't never cracked a joke in your life. You're not funny. You're lame, actually. Let me not say lame. But no, for real, like, some people are going to sit there and there's a thin line between, like, confidence and arrogance. And there's going to be some people that got a chip on their shoulder. I don't like that either. Yeah, I'm the baddest in the room. The baddest in the game. You're not Nicki Minaj. You're not. We don't know you. And then he said that this is also a place for streamers who are big and who are small. So, like, is it going to be people there who have maybe a little bit more quote unquote motion than me that's going to be like, please, like, you fortunate you here. You need this. I don't. Like, but you here. I do feel like it's going to be a combo of that. But as a person who If you're one of those people that get accepted, you got to worry about yourself. You got to be true to yourself. You got to be authentic. And, you know, just remember who you are and your values. Like, I don't want to be in no situation where I forget about Kiwi. I forget about who I am at heart. But I'm gonna be real with you. Ain't nobody ever gonna play me though. I may not have a lot of followers. You know what I'm saying? I'm a micro influencer. I'm a micro streamer. That's fine. I own that. I know that. I see my numbers. I don't need nobody to sit here and try to talk down to me either. So best believe I definitely will hold my own. But I also am gonna be real and be myself. I don't care what you got. I ain't here for you. I'm here for this opportunity. And I'm going to be thankful to the person who gives that opportunity to me. So it is what it is. You know, we just going to have to see. But I do hope I get in. I do. I really do. I feel like it would be a great opportunity for me. I feel like it definitely will change my life because I would take it seriously. You know, it is what it is. All right, let's get back into the application. So it says on a scale of 1 to 10, 1 being extremely dirty, 10 being squeaky clean. How clean is that room? I ain't gonna lie to you. Look, I'm gonna tell you my answer for that. I put a 6. And you know, I had to be real because some people be like, well, as a female, you should be squeaky clean. Okay, well, yes, you know, but can we just be real? Like, no one's room is clean every single day. It's not. And anybody who is, I think that they are going through some emotional things in their life. I think they a little crazy. I do. Because like you're not gonna sit here and tell me, and especially if you live alone. If you live alone, you're lying. Your house has been dirty before. That bed has been unmade before. There has been clothes on the floor. And my definition of dirty, to be honest with you, is different from other people's definition of dirty. Like my dirty means there's clothes all over my room. Right? That don't mean that I got like, I don't know, doodle stains on my like, it don't mean like dirty. Like I got like, I don't know, liquids on the floor, the ground is sticky. It don't mean nothing like that. It just mean like it's messy. I don't describe my house as dirty. I describe it as messy. I got my messy days. It may be, I'm a girl, right? At the end of the day, I am a girl. And so it might be days in my bathroom, I got my hair products everywhere. Look, right now. Why is this on my streaming desk? Why? And you know what? Guess what? It's probably going to stay here for another day or two. Because guess what? I ain't feel like putting it back inside my closet. I ain't feel like doing that. That's just real. So anybody who is, their house is squeaky clean, and if you rich, listen, we ain't rich. I don't got no personal cleaner, and I ain't got the money for it. You crazy. Some people got OCD. That's fine. Cool. But you have your days when you might be like depressed, right? And you don't feel like cleaning up the house. So I call those like those depressional messy days. You go through a mode where you don't feel like cleaning up. Cleaning up is work. So I put 6. I'm gonna be real. So I got some good days and I got some bad days. Best believe I'm gonna try to clean my house up though at least once a week. And that's what Sunday Reset is for. What meal would you want to be served in the cafeteria at Streamer University? I'll answer this. I put sushi because that's my favorite food. Like, I wouldn't put anything different other than chicken parm. I love me some Italian food. I love me some chicken parmesan. But sushi is legit my favorite food. I feel like it's different. Ooh, excuse me. Wow. Excuse me, y'all. That was crazy. I feel like it's different. Well, not that different. I mean, obviously, I know that a lot of people do eat sushi, but a lot of, like, my friends don't really like to eat sushi. Like, they be like, ew, raw food, that's nasty. You gonna get, what's that called? Salmonella? Whatever that's called. Mercury and all that. I'm like, ugh, I'm not gonna get that. It is what it is. But, yeah, I put sushi. If Kai Cenat rated your stream or gave you an audience of 100K viewers right now, what would you do to keep them watching? Brett, should I answer that? I think I'm going to answer that. I said that I would burn my gaming chair. Oh, not this one, because I just got this. Hey, I don't know if y'all peeped that, but I did get a brand new gaming chair. Hold on. I need to talk my mess. Hold on. Thank you so much to my brother and my sister and my manager, aka my other sister, for believing in me and supporting me in my dreams and aspirations. And so they decided to gift me a new gaming chair because I had that other desk chair, and that I want to tell you that my back, I had a split disc. I had a split disc from sitting on that chair. And so I told Kai that I would burn that chair. And by burn it, I meant like I would take this right here. I don't think this is the right spray to do it. I think I need Lysol. But basically like, oh, y'all saw how it moved a little bit? Hold on. If I could get it to do it on the stream tonight, it's lit. Hold on. I said that I would burn that gaming chair. Now my desk is wet. That ain't work. You got to do it with Lysol. You can't. Yeah, let me see. Yeah, you got to do it with Lysol. You can't do it with this. You can't. But, dude, that's crazy. But he asked me, look, the question asked what I would do right now if I could keep him watching. I would burn my gaming chair. Not this one. Who? This is like the professional gaming chair. Like, I look so official. And like my back is so much better because I was tired of having to split disc. Like, look. Like, I could go to sleep in it. You know what I'm saying? Like, okay. I could go to sleep in it. You know what I'm saying? I could play now at night and be like, yeah, I'm on the game. Yeah, I'm on the game. I could like hide from people. Can you see me? You can't see me, right? Or I could, okay, I gotta stop doing that. Now my back hurt. Or I could lean up. Ooh. The point is, I'm in there. It's lit. So, I'm hyped. I'm crazy. We've established this. I am crazy. That's how you would keep them. Yes, that's how I would keep them. I would burn that chair. Hopefully, I don't burn this room up. I don't got no insurance on this apartment, so it definitely would be a liability. But I'm gonna do what I got to do. I don't know what else I would do. I don't know, maybe dance, or if my sister was here, I would slap her across the face. I would do that. So I feel like that's the kind of stuff he like anyway. Kai is crazy. He's crazy. All right, what's the next question? Let's see. Go ahead and burn that face. I am not. Oh, I forgot. We got to answer this, y'all. All right, let's just put NA, not applicable, because we're not going to really submit this in. Let's put ghost. Dot. Oh, wait. Y'all guys can't see my screen. There we go. Dot. We gonna put 1. You mad dirty. Dot. Next. All right. Wait, I just feel. Are you crazy? Yes, I am. All right, academic assessment. I don't even know why this was even in here because, like, come on now. I get that it's called Streaming University, but, like, don't be asking me no academic assessment questions. Like, 2 friends, Sam and Alex, are saving money. Sam starts with $20 and saves $5 per week. Alex starts with $40 and saves $3 per week. After how many weeks will they have the same amount? Listen, I don't like math. I don't like it. I know how to do math when it comes to counting my check and my money. And sometimes I use a calculator for that. It is what it is. I know basic math. This is not basic math. I don't care what nobody say. This is not no basic math. You ask, there's too many variables. There's too many different digits here. It's different numbers. This ain't no basic math. It ain't. Ask me what's 2 plus 2, 4, 10 plus 10, 20, 30 plus 30, 60, 50 plus 50, 100. Yeah, 25, 50. Ask me that. That's basic math. What's 30 minus 10? 20. You know what I'm saying? I don't like subtraction like that, though. Me and subtraction, we don't really rock like that. And division, oh, I don't like that. I don't like that chick. She dirty. Division ain't for me. I don't divide nothing over here. I like addition. Let's keep the money going up. So I think I put my answer 27. I didn't even try to do it. I don't care. Do y'all know the answer to this? And I don't care if you think I'm dumb. I said I don't like math. I don't like it. It's too many variables. Let me know what y'all put as the answer. I put 27 though. And also I wasn't trying. I was not trying to get the answer right. I just put anything. Like I saw numbers, I said goodbye. What is the Black Death? I did get that right. I know I got that right because I looked up the answer after. But the option was Mission 5 of GTA San Andreas that depicted a bunch of ninjas dying, a period of severe drought that caused widespread famine in Africa, a rebellion of peasants. That word is so amazing. A rebellion of peasants against feudal lords in medieval Europe, a deadly plague that spread across Europe in the 14th century, a mass poisoning of noblemen in the 9th century using black tea. Obviously, the answer is the deadly plague. The only reason that I know that is because Beauty and the Beast, the one with Belle, though. I mean, what? The one with Belle? Who else is in Beauty and the Beast? Dumb. I meant the real life action movie. What's her name? Emma Roberts. Like she played Belle. And that one, because it showed them in Paris at the beginning of the movie, and I think her mom died from the Black Death that was going around. So that's how I knew the answer to that, because I remember that. Where's the link for it? I got you, love. I got you. It's going to be, hold on. It's Streamer University, right? This is it. This is the link. And guess what? I'm going to put it in the chat for you. I'm going to put it in the chat for anybody else to apply. All right, that's the link. StreamerUniversity.com. There's 2 different ways that you can apply. You can apply as a student. This is the student one. It's not going to say student. It's just going to say enroll now. But that's the student one. And then this one is enroll as a professor. Okay, so that's the link. Let me know what your answers are after you're done doing that. I would love to know. All right. So let's answer these questions as we go. Because again, we're not really submitting this, but I wanted to show you guys the questions. And this is also good for you, Andre, because you can see, like, you kind of like prepare yourself. So, Loki, I gave you the answers. Which planet has the most moons in the solar system? I said it was Jupiter, but I put Neptune. And I believe Neptune is the correct answer. I believe. Not sure. How many push-ups can you do in a minute? What did I put? I put 5. I put 5. And I don't even think I could do that. Let's see if I could do that, y'all. Am I lying? I don't know if I'm lying. Let's see. Let's adjust this camera real quick. All right. Let's see. Can I do 5 push-ups? Can y'all see me good enough? Wait. Let's move this mic. Okay, yeah. Ugh. Can I do 5 push-ups? I don't know. All right. Can y'all see me? My legs are straight. Wait. Okay. Here we go. 1. Ow! Well, that was a lie. Wait. Okay. 1. Let's really try. 2. 3. 4. 5. Okay. I don't think it was a lie. I did 5 push-ups. I did it. arms hurt. My arms hurt. What the heck was that? My arms is killing me. You're welcome, Andre. You're welcome. Okay, well, I told the truth. I did 5 push-ups. How many sit-ups can you do? Come on, I'm not about to get up on the floor again. How many sit-ups can you do in 1 minute? I put 25. Now that, I do believe I could do 25. I do. I'm not getting on the floor again. How many jumping jacks can you do in a minute? What did I put? I think I put 30, and I think that's accurate. Though these two is easier, but the push-ups, ow, my arms hurt. I ain't got no upper body strength. I don't got no upper body strength. I'm just a girl. Despite my tomboyish ways, okay? Despite how chill I am a lady. I am very much a lady. I'm just a girl. I can't do it. Look at my nails. Look at them. Does he look like, well, they gotta get the filling, but does he look like the nails of a girl who do a push-up? Yes, I know that there's girls who do push-ups with nails, but I just can't do it, okay? If you were to make a fist, but still leave enough room inside of your fist to be able to blow air through, could you accurately blow the same amount of air through your fist with your fist 1 inch away from your mouth and then 3 inches away from your mouth? Okay. If you were to make a fist but still leave enough room inside of your fist to be able to blow air through. Wait. Okay, so like that. Okay, doing it again. No, I can't do that. What? Can you bite your elbow? I said yes. That was a lie. That was a lie. That was a lie. I lied. I did. I said I could do it. I'm gonna find a way to bite this elbow. But I lied. Listen, I was trying to stand out. And I'm a little bit off. I'm a little bit delusional. And I feel like one day I will be able to bite my elbow. So it is what it is. All right, let's answer these questions. Yes. No. Yo, I am winded. Those push-ups took me out. Like, are we gonna be doing physical things? Oh, which is like so ironic. But you know what's another subject that I feel like I would have got an A+ in? PE. PE. Because I was really good at volleyball. I can dribble a basketball pretty well. I don't know if I can't travel. I don't know about that, but I can play volleyball. I'm a great server. I'm good at flag football. I could run for my life. I did good for the Pacer test. I was like top 3. And I'm great at dodgeball. I would excel at that for sure. All right. We will need the link to your primary social media as well as the link to your favorite post, video, clip, or yourself. So please provide the link of your favorite post. And hold on. Give me a second, y'all. Give me a second. I gotta sign in. TikTok on the clock. Don't stop. Wanna fight till we see the sunlight. All right. All right. So this was. Okay, got it. This was the post. that I picked. I feel like this is, even though this post got more views, this has the most engagement that I've ever received. So let's look at it. Yay! Oh, what happened? Yeah, so that was the post that I used. I feel like it's me, you know. It shows like I love dancing, I love R&B music, I love to sing. Um, I'm a visionary. I'm always thinking that I'm in a music video, and so I created a TikTok randomly, and I made this video back in November, and it only had like about 2,000 views for the past month. I don't know why, but the numbers are going up, and now it's 13K. And while that may be small to some people, to me that's big. To me that's very big. I mean, look at these other numbers that I got: 382, 240. Well, these are doing good. This is 5,000. This is 3,000, 4,000, 1,000. I'm usually, I would say like my average is in 1,000 range. But yeah, that's the video that I used. My favorite video of myself. I felt like it's authentic to me, so yeah. I picked Instagram as my primary social media only because I have the most followers there. I have like 2,040 followers. So, that's why I used it. I wanted to put TikTok because I feel like I'm most active on TikTok, but it is what it is. All right, next page. Oh, this is the link. So this was the link, this is the link for the video for of why you should be accepted into Streaming University. I'm not gonna play mine. I'm too nervous to play mine. Oh, do I have to use the actual link? Okay, hold on. Let me just use this as a link. Paste. Next. All right, and then it says, do you understand? Warning, this page is not streamer friendly. This page asks for things like contact information and mailing information. We strongly recommend you avoid live streaming or publicizing this portion of the application to protect yourself. And so this is just all your personal information, like your phone number, your address, your date of birth, your gender, your shirt size and pant size. I think on my original application as a student, I put like a medium and small, medium for the top, because I like baggy shirts and baggy sweatshirts, and that's just how I am. And for the pants, I put small, but I really want to put like medium because again, I like baggy clothes. That's just how I've always been. It's how I like to dress, how I feel comfortable. And then that's it. That's the application. And from there, you just gotta wait. And he said that he'll be mailing acceptance letters to the people who he's picking, and he's also going to be sending rejection letters, but not everyone is going to get a rejection letter due to like that's a lot of money to send like millions of people rejection letters. So I get that. How I feel about the rejection letter though, I do feel like he's going to be sending rejection letters to people who he feels like belongs in like season 2 of Streaming University. Like I feel like you've been rejected this semester of Streaming University, but you're on a wait list for the next one. And I guess like during that time while you're waiting, you keep doing what you're supposed to do as like a content creator, and keep streaming, keep consistent, keep the engagement going. They're gonna watch you, and if you're still doing good and they still like the content that you're producing, then I feel like then they're gonna fill your spot up for the next semester at Streaming University. I think that's what those denial letters are for. If they're straight up denial letters, then that's cold. like being told no already is gonna suck. It is. That's gonna like be disappointing because you apply, you want to get picked. But if I am gonna be at least one of those people who get some type of letter and it's a denial, I will want that letter to say like, you haven't been accepted this round, but if you stay consistent and you do what you're supposed to be doing and we still like you by so and so's time, like we'll keep an eye out for you. You're on the wait list for the next semester. And I feel like that's very university like. So, you know, we'll see. I mean, for me, regardless, obviously, I want to get picked. I really, really do. But I was talking to my coworker about this today, and I was like, regardless, I want to get some type of letter in the mail. Like that would just make me feel like he saw me, he saw what I got to give, he saw my content. It may not be a lot, it may not be what he's looking for now. It may be. I don't know. I'm trying not to like speak too bad of it into existence because you never know. I may have the opportunity, but I also am realistic in knowing that lots of other people are just as great. It is a good amount of creators and competition out there. So we'll just sit and wait and see. But regardless, I'm still going to stream the university when it goes live. Like that's gonna be fire. Like I definitely would. I definitely will love to react to that on the stream for you guys live action. So we'll see. Yeah. What else is going on? I did mention when I was doing like my reaction to the Met Gala that I came back from Coachella. And Coachella was a vibe, y'all. Like, I didn't really get into it, but I had such a fun time at Coachella. I bought my ticket again when it dropped last week on Friday for next year. So I booked my hotel way in advance. When we had booked our hotel for Coachella last year, we booked it but didn't realize how far away we booked our hotel. So it was like an hour drive there and back every day to the festival because we were in Joshua Tree. Joshua Tree is nice, but this time around I booked the hotel in Palm Springs. It's close to the airport. It's like 30 to 40 minutes away from the festival, and we're obviously going to be looking at like other places that we're going to stay at. I'm not going to tell you guys the hotel that I booked, obviously for like safety reasons, but yeah, I'm looking forward to it. The lineup is probably not going to come out until the end of this year. I was hoping that Rihanna would say yes. I know she said no to Coachella this year because she was obviously pregnant. And I said that. I literally said she's pregnant. That's why she said no. And so I don't know how many months she is pregnant, but she does look like in the middle. She might be on her second trimester. But I don't know. But selfishly, this may be hard to say, but I'm hoping that she got to have the baby this year and is able to recover and deal with postpartum all within this year so that she can headline next year. But I do wish her the best. Probably third trimester, yeah. Like her stomach, it was like very developed. So I'm hoping maybe like she had a baby in the summer. That's like a lot of time, but she might say no again. I would love. That's when they tell people. Yeah, that's true because that's when it's safe. Yeah, you're right. So she's probably in her third trimester. Who else do I think should headline? I mean, obviously Doja Cat headlined last year, and I was really sad. That was really sad. I missed out on that one, but I would love for them to ask Drake. While that may be quote unquote controversial, I feel like he would shut Coachella down. Like he has so many classics. All the drama from last year, like I definitely feel like he would shut the festival down. Nicki Minaj, I just think that Nicki Minaj doesn't want to do it though. I don't know. I would love to see Nicki Minaj headline Coachella. Or maybe they haven't asked her. So, but I do think that she would be a great opportunity. Not great opportunity, a great artist to headline. Who else? I don't know if Kate Trinata has ever been to Coachella. He might have before, but he would be great. Victoria Monet went the same year as Doja Cat, so that's already done. I don't want them to get Taylor Swift. Please, can we not have Taylor Swift headline, please? Like, I'll go if she does, and because they need three headliners at the end of the day. This one, it was Lady Gaga, Green Day, and Post Malone, and then also Travis Scott. Lady Gaga was tripping. I'm sorry, like her set was weird. It was just weird. Like she had like a second version of herself, and she was like, "I'm killing the old me." It was just giving demo vibes. Like I ain't with all that. I did not go see her set. I was like in VIP. It is what it is. Post Malone, I missed his set as well because it was that time of the month, TMI, but it was, and I was on the floor crying. Uh, no, I was crying during Meg Thee Stallion set. That's when I was having all those, my stomach was in pain. So I didn't see her. I didn't see Post Malone. I did see Travis Scott. I wasn't even trying to be so close when I saw Travis Scott, but Travis Scott, me and my sisters and my friend, we stood by the production area. To me, like when you're at a concert, a venue, or a festival, like if you want good views, stand by, and if it's like standing rooms or seating, blah blah blah, stand by the production because they have to see the entire stage, because their production, they're working on the graphics on the screens, blah 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 blah, and so at Coachella they have this big long stage, and so I'm standing by production, and the show, his set is starting. All of a sudden, I feel heat on me and smoke. I turn around and he doesn't even come out on the stage. He comes out at the end where production is at. So I'm literally like seeing him up close and personal. It's crazy. I'm gonna show y'all the TikTok so y'all can see how close. Hold on. Give me a second. I'm gonna show y'all how close. It was so lit. What's in my eye? Yeah. All right, so this was it. Hey. Whoa, what's going on? Oh, there you go. Hold on, this is not it. This is still phone that. Look how close we were. I mean, the camera doesn't do justice, but it was literally in front of production. Literally in front of production. It was insane. So that was fire. I saw, what's her name? Amari. I don't know. Her set got on my nerve. I like her album. I love Fountain Baby, but she was just irritating me. I couldn't take it. I had a bad case of CCM right that day. FKA Twigs canceled, so that was like pretty sad. Who else did we see? Green Day. We did see Green Day. They were cool, but I didn't really care for them. No disrespect to Green Day fans. No disrespect, but I didn't really care for them like that. Who else? Who else did we see? Who else did we see at Coachella? Oh, Ty Dolla $ign. His set was fire. DJ Mustard. So that's who we saw instead of. Was it instead of Lady Gaga, or was it instead of who do we? I think we're doing Lady Gaga, right? No. Mustard was Friday. So who did we skip on Friday? Friday was. Who's the headliners? Post Malone, Lady Gaga, and Green Day. Yeah, so we saw Green Day, and then as soon as Green Day thing was over, we went to the Sahara stage to see DJ Mustard, and his set was fire. He brought out Tyga, he brought out LMA, he brought out Roddy Rich. Who else did he bring out? Um, I forgot who else, but his set was just amazing. I forgot how many hits DJ Mustard produced, so his set was fire. And that Sahara stage, the best stage, in my personal opinion, the best stage at Coachella. To me, it's better than the Coachella main stage. That's just how I feel about it. Like, it's a vibe. There's like a hill right there. So, like, if you want to sit on a hill and watch the venue as opposed to being right under the dome, then you can do that. I was able to thankfully get VIP tickets this year, and so that was a really fun experience for me, especially for my first time being at Coachella. Coachella was like a bucket list thing for me. I always wanted to go since I was like mad young. I've been talking about it for years, and I finally was able to get to do it. And I was like, for my first time, I want to go as VIP, and I definitely think the VIP tickets were worth it because you had a lot of comfortable access. The lines for food and drinks was extremely short. It was. I wasn't waiting mad long. We had shade and coolness. The bathrooms could have been better. The bathrooms in the VIP Rose Garden, those were nice because those were AC operated. All of them technically are supposed to be AC operated, but some of them wasn't working. But it was worth it. And Coachella is like huge. It's huge, huge, huge. So you're like walking all day long. There's dust and wind getting in your eye, and you definitely need those sections to like chill out and rejuvenate and like, just relax, because you're also trying to like go on a time schedule to go from this artist that you want to see and this artist that your friend want to may see, and this artist and this artist are like overlapping, and so you gotta leave in the middle of somebody's set, like, and so you gotta, but then their set is on the other side of Coachella. Like, it's crazy. We didn't even get to do like the fun things. That's why I bought my ticket again for next year, because now for next time I want to be able to experience the Ferris wheel. I didn't get on it, so I'm mad about that. I want to experience that next year. I want to be able to walk through the Rainbow Tower, and I want some of the free goodies because like they have different really cool pop-ups there, because obviously Coachella has a lot of sponsorships, and I want mad free things. Like, they were giving out free products. I'm just a girl. I want it. So, I'm hoping that my next year is a better experience, that I don't get sick, and that it's a vibe. But yeah, that's what happened. And I was in California for like, I think it was like 5 days. We were there from Wednesday, Thursday, Friday, Saturday, Sunday, and we left Monday. Okay, so we were like there 5 to 6 days. But it was a vibe, and we were in the desert in California. Like, that's a vibe. I can't wait to go back next year. And so for this time around, we've been like inviting a lot more people to go. We told people about it, but we really wasn't trying to like go hard with the invitations. But this time around, I definitely need some like testosterone around, because going with a bunch of girls can get a little annoying. You do need some guys to balance that out. But and that's just how I feel about it. That's my opinion. But yeah, it was a vibe. Regardless, it was a vibe. I was also with people that I felt comfortable with and trusted, like my sisters. Like, we had each other's back. Like, one of my other sisters, she got sick as well. She felt like she was about to pass out. That was crazy. And so you just gotta be like prepared. And I wasn't playing no games. Like, if you go to my TikTok, you will be able to see like how I got prepared for the trip, and I did my research, and I also dressed comfortably, and I just wasn't playing with the desert. Like, I don't like to go into things without knowing. I like to be prepared, and I want to be comfortable, and that's exactly what I was. So yeah, what else is new? Like, Coco Jones dropped her album. Guys, let me know if you want me to do a reaction, because I noticed I got a lot of love. I got a lot of love on my reaction video for the Drake and P&D collab album, and people were telling me that I was really good in the comments at reactions. And so if that's something that you guys want me to continue to do, then let me know. They did let you know. If you want me to react to Coco Jones' album, because I have not listened to it at all, let me know in the comments. Let me know what artist you want to listen to. The only request that I ask is that whatever album you send me, to just make sure that the artist has a clean version. I just feel comfortable when artists have a clean version of their albums. I try not to listen to like albums that have any profanity or very minimal, at least. So if they have a clean version of that, definitely let me know, and I'll listen to it and give you my honest reaction to that. But yeah, it's crazy, y'all. I have so many ideas and so many like things that I want to happen this year, so many plans, and I'm just hoping that everything goes well. Um, but I do really appreciate you guys like rocking out with me and help building my community. And it's small, but I'm almost there. Like for this month, I do want to be able to reach like 50 followers, and I'm 45. I'm almost there. On Twitch, I am streaming on YouTube and on Twitch, and I'm also gonna stream on TikTok tonight as well. I'm probably gonna stream on TikTok while I'm playing GTA. So if you want to continue to see me like rock out and chill and talk to me, come over to my TikTok. All of my usernames are the above. Kiara JL. That's my name, but you could also call me Kiwi. That's who I am. And yeah, I think I'm gonna get on some GTA real quick with my bro and get on TikTok, vibe out, make me a sandwich. I'm probably gonna make me a sandwich like around 10:30. But yeah, I felt like the stream was a vibe. Thank you guys so much for the engagement. I saw some new faces in there. Andre, welcome to the community. I really appreciate you. And I hope that, your application gets seen on Streaming University. Let me know how well that goes for you. But I'm going to holla at y'all later this week. And I hope you guys have a good night. Later, y'all.